Hi guys, welcome back. It's your host Craig, and joining me today is Callum.
Oh yeah.
And today we're going to set off this new episode, which is known as the Roundtable Discussion, which we talk about upcoming games, basically anything that has to do with new and interesting in the gaming world, and see what happens. And the newest one, which has been asked me quite a lot on Twitter, is the Creation Club. Creation Club.
Yeah. Controversial.
Controversial stuff here on RTC, but Uh, but anyway, I have to admit right now, before I ask Callum a very important question, I have never seen the internet community relating to gaming anyway, and Fallout fans join together so quickly to hate something. It's amazing. There's not even but this is a good type of thing side. It's all
Yeah.
bad, which is amazing.
People hate this more than I hate Narco Road.
Yeah. But Narco Road's good to play as with your friends, but I don't consider it a good add-on to a tactical game. But anyway,
No.
well, let's not talk about Narco Road here. We're going to talk about Fallout Creation Club. Um, right. So I'm going to ask Callum a very important question. If you could describe the Creation Club in one word, what would it be?
Heavily disappointing. Oh shit, that's two words. Disappointing.
Okay, I'll allow heavily disappointing as well, because that's how I felt as well. We talked about this quite a lot before the release, and we were somewhat hopeful
Yeah.
at the time. Yeah, we were, because we're PS4 users. We don't have access to the cool and interesting custom asset mods as Xbox and PC.
Yeah.
And which I have to bring up a
This is a
very
shame.
important, scary thing for you in a moment, which has been proven. But it's been proven by the files and whatnot you can get from the update files from Creation Club when it was released, which is going to terrify you technology-wise.
Okay, that
Uh,
sounds interesting.
it sounds interesting. So my first topic on hand is pricing. Pricing. I'm going to go very Irish on this, and the pricing on this Creation Club monetized, what's the word? Blah blah blah. Microtransaction mods it's all over the shop. It's like, who is going to pay $4 for a single weapon? I think if I played New Vegas, which it wasn't done by Bethesda, it was published by Bethesda, but was made by Obsidian, they charged $5, I think, at the time, for about 30 weapons.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that to be fair, because no one's really going to part that amount of cash for a weapon, and unless one, you're really passionate about it, or two, you've got more money than sense.
Exactly. Which 9 times out of 10 that happens for most of this kind of stuff. The hit gaming and stuff like that. But I don't have more. I have more sense than cash anyway. I've got neither cash or bitches. Because I'm Irish. Um,
Lucky for some, eh?
yeah. Um, but regarding of this, where we're looking at the screen right now. I'm gonna flip through the screen right now. I'm just gonna flip over to a apparel right now. Instead of going straight to weapons, I'm going to talk, which has the abundance of mods, actually, which is funny enough, apparel. We have the Chinese stealth armor as the first one, as we see here. I'm just going to click into that. And yeah, it's a nice looking mod, I guess. It's not as good as the ones made by mod others online. Because it's more,
Yeah.
HD, like it's more rendered and more high definition kind of mods, which looks fantastic. But this one looks like it came literally out of Fallout 3, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm really, really, really not enjoying these mods. They just, I wouldn't say they seem slapdash and rushed, but there is something about them which just doesn't seem right about them.
Yeah, exactly. If I had to give my honest opinion about the Chinese stealth suit, it doesn't look, as HD magnificent as it would on a PC or an Xbox, but it does look weathered and old and about 200 years old as well. So I can give it a bit of love by saying, oh, it looks worn, at least. It looks old.
Yeah.
But I'm not paying $4 for a Chinese stealth armor when it should be like literally like what for a single armor apparel on its own should be at least $1.
Yeah.
$1.
I'm not saying this because I'm some type of, skinflint, but I just believe that they're horrendously overpriced.
Mm.
If it was, say, a world space with 8 to 12 new weapons, a couple of building locations, everything like that, like the Cascadia project, if that was ever going to launch on PlayStation 4, yeah, I wouldn't mind spending, like $15 on it if, it was done well.
$15 or $20. Like that's a full
15,
new
yeah,
area, new
yeah,
weapons, new
yeah.
NPCs, new
That's what I
clothing.
want.
Yeah, that's what I want as well. But apparently they're not going to go that route with this.
Which is their, it's
Devastating.
going to be their downfall.
It's
It's
going
going
to
to be
be the
their
downfall.
downfall.
Yeah, but anyway, let's have a real quick look into the Chinese stealth armor as an example. I'm going to read the description to you. Ready? And tell me what you find
Yeah.
strange about it. Worn by both Crimson Dragon troops and Black Ghost counterinsurgency squads during the Great War, the Chinese stealth armor relies on light modulation technology to render its wearer virtually invisible. Bracket creation obtained through quest bracket. What's the weird thing about that right there?
I have a million and one things I could say about the mod itself, but I'm just feeling that there's just so much failed potential with it. These are stuff that's already been in the game. Why? Sorry, been in the games in the past. Why was this not in the base game?
Exactly. Why is this not in the base game? I understand it coming from a independent modder outside of the company making it because that was my favorite armor. I want it, and I'll share it with the rest of the world, and it's free. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go into they should be all free, blah 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 blah. When it comes to creation of this is the Bethesda creation, so it can't be free. You can't say Bethesda's like as the news at the moment is Bethesda plagiarizing all the free mods when they made the bloody thing. Doesn't mean they're plagiarizing their
Yeah.
own work.
Someone
But
from Bethesda designed that. It is theirs.
it is theirs. Yes, it's literally theirs. It's in the Fallout 3. It's their property basically, but they're bringing it back for $4, a single suit.
Yeah.
Which do you want to know what the do you want to know what the quest like how to obtain it through a quest?
Yeah. Go on.
It's a
Hit me
point
with
A to
some
B.
knowledge.
No story, no NPCs, new changing NPCs. It's at the South Boston checkpoint
So you
in
just
a
got to
chest.
South Boston checkpoint and you get it.
That's it.
Oh, come on, put some effort in.
Exactly. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, oh wow, like it has a quest with it. I think a lot of people are like, oh, now I understand why it's $4. It must have a really cool quest with it. No, it's not. It's a point A to B mission,
Huh?
a fetch mission. And it's just like, wow,
Jeez.
really? Like, who does that? Who makes you do that? Unfortunately, I do not know the quest line for the Hellfire Power Armor, which is my next suggestion, my next point of
Hmm.
view, which goes for 500 credits, which is ridiculous. Um,
Yeah. I mean, I can understand why that wasn't put in the base game because there was literally
it was
no
a, it was a,
enclave in there.
yeah, there was no enclave, and all the prototype Hellfire Power Armor was located at Adams Air Force Base in Washington.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if there's like a single suit, like a legendary suit of power armor, and it was Hellfire in the vanilla game, and that's it. That's why, because a single Enclave soldier made it to Boston.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I don't use power armor in the game.
No, I'm more of a fan of combat armor and fatigues.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, I've got just an empty settlement with a couple of guards and the basics, and literally every single suit of power armor I found in the game is just sat there in a
yeah,
hollow square.
yeah. Same here for me. For some cases it is, and then I build a lot, so I usually build like a power armor garage or something like that, or storage area. And you've seen my
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people have seen that stuff. But now looking at this, it's 500. Now you think, all right, $5 for a single piece of power armor. Like that's still steeping it right there. Like that, like a single apparel suit that turns you invisible, $1 maybe, $2 for a power armor suit. If it's going to be on its
Yeah.
own with a point A to B fetch quest.
Yeah. That's all you need.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I
just
just can't express how disappointing it is. How much are going to turn people off partying with their money? Because one, the pricing's too much. Two, the launch was awful. And three, just the negative amount of publicity it's receiving is astronomical. I have not seen one positive video. I've not read one
there's
positive
probably
review.
positive videos out there, but it's more with the Fallout fanboys, the zealots of the community. Um,
Well, that's because they're trying to suck friggin'
yeah,
what's it called, insider knowledge out of Bethesda.
yeah. All right, to throw you in right now, there is another horsepower. Oh, I already said the joke already. The horsepower armor, which is a throwback to Bethesda's Oblivion stage where like horsepower armor, like not horsepower armor, horse armor was incredibly overpriced back in the day, and $5 for Hellfire armor, $2.50 for a horsepower armor. What is the major difference in that right there? Why is Hellfire more expensive than horsepower armor? But if they're going to go for
Exactly.
aesthetics, if it's only being used for aesthetics wise, they should be the same price. I wouldn't pay 250 credits for horsepower armor because I don't like it. It's not my type of thing. As a joke, it's funny, but
Yeah.
I would pay for the Hellfire power armor. That's if I was going to pay as a mod user as well on PS4. If they were going to circulate this kind of stuff happening, this is was a major point I was going to leave at the end, but I'm going to talk about now. Uh, if they were going to circulate Creation Club, why didn't they not call Creation Club the like the mods Creation Club in the first place, and regulated what comes onto the PS4 for Sony's sake because
Exactly.
they're like, and it's for free. Why is that
Yeah.
not a thing? Like Creation Club is, oh, modders go in, get their stuff valuated, and then it's put onto all the consoles. And this is where I'm going to bring up the scary fact that I have for you right now, which is thank you to
Uh,
Young Yeah, by the way. He's fantastic.
yeah.
A YouTuber who does a lot of news stuff about Metal Gear Solid and different games. And he doesn't hold back on criticism, which is fantastic, which you need in this day and age now to criticize something. And
Yeah. Massively.
massively. To criticize something massively like this is the fact that he talked about it's a hardware nightmare. Do you know that every time there's a mod put onto this, so all 10 mods have already been downloaded to your hard drive right now?
Oh, great. Can I just have them? Do I have to pay for them?
You have to pay for them, but they just
Oh,
take up
great.
space.
Cheers. Oh, cheers.
And
Thanks.
now imagine if they have 1,000 mods like this on it in the future, and they go download straight to
Yeah.
your hard drive. It's going to eat memory.
It's
Who
freaking
thought that system
stupid.
would work? Is the crazy thing. If you're going to download a DLC, now let's take it back to concept. You buy a DLC, it downloads straight away. There you go. You bought a individual DLC that adds a shit ton to your game. But these are being downloaded automatically. It's like a DLC code for a day one release. It's already in the game, but you just have to
Yeah.
unlock it with a code. But this is not going to work if they're going to be constantly making mods. I don't even know if mod artists are going to bother with Creation Club now, because there's a lot of controversy about this is a literal rumor at the moment, is that Bethesda is actually making all the money and the mod artists get a set amount of money to selling the mods to them. That's a rumor. I'm very 50-50 on it. That's like, it could be possible, it could be not. It's not fact, people. Don't get it wrong. Don't get me wrong. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. It's. Oh, God. I feel that there's just so much wasted potential in this.
Yeah, so do I.
And this could end Bethesda's monopoly on any future Fallout titles in the future. No one's going to want to buy something that's going to be invasive into their hard drive.
Exactly. Here's the thing now. 2 years ago, they said they wouldn't microtransaction mods or pay for
Yep.
make mods. They've gone back on that completely, which is a complete and utter shame. I will tell you now, when we saw Bethesda during E3, we watched that actually. It was very good. And like, funny enough, the only shit, like, to be honest, Sony got, like, this is what I'm going to rank E3 at the moment. So sorry to go on a tangent, but E3, like game conference wise, Bethesda wasn't very good. It was
No,
very, it lost all its human element in it.
it was lackluster as hell.
Yeah, it was lackluster as hell. Sony just showed a bunch of games. Sony show games every year and they talk a few developers. That's normal for Sony. But Ubisoft, oh my god. Like, that show was
Blew out the
amazing.
market. Yeah, and we're not saying that because we're playing a Ubisoft game now.
That's true. We're not saying this like that. This is our honest opinion. Ubisoft actually communicated with their fans. They, it was just amazing. They really made you feel like, you're part of this, community. Let's enjoy it. And they brought a lot of new things to the table as well. Not a lot that we'd enjoy, but they brought a few things that we're looking forward to as well, which is great. And
Massively.
yeah, this is going to be my point right now. I can imagine right now the person who's in charge of PR is hating life with the amount of questions he's getting on Twitter, which is P. Hines. I looked at his face during the E3, and what did I say to you? I literally said he does not look happy.
No,
He
no.
does not look happy.
He looked like a broken man, to be truthful to you.
To be absolutely fair, he looked like a broken man. And you know, but he takes on the chin. He's doing his job and stuff like that. But I haven't actually sent any tweets towards P Hines about the current situation of this creation club because I'm it was asked a lot. I finally did it because I wanted to see what it was like. But we're getting onto a tangent now, so we're going to talk about the next bit of gear, which has not been in the Fallout series at all, which is the
Hmm.
modular military backpack for
They see this,
400 credits.
yeah, that this I like, but not for 400 credits. And I'm not, I got to keep repeating this. I'm not because I don't want to part on cash. I've got a good job. I can afford to do that. But 400 credits for a fucking backpack? Get fucking real.
Exactly. Like, there's no uniforms with it, or custom clothing, or weapons, or
No.
anything like that. It's an aesthetic item that gives you a few bonuses. All right, I'm gonna read through the modular military backpack. Let's read through the. I'll read through this round. It's a little bio. Make the backpack yours with over 30 different add-on pieces. Patches and colors, featuring increased carry weight and multiple bonuses for surviving even the harshest wasteland conditions. Creation deposited into your inventory, available at vendors and upgraded via armor workbench. So it doesn't have a quest to it. It just goes straight to your it just goes straight to your inventory. I don't know, and then you can buy it at vendors. And it's 400 credits. Is it 400 credits because it has 30 different add-on pieces? That's ridiculous. It's my opinion.
Stupid.
It's stupid.
Bloody
It's a
stupid.
great mod, and
Yeah, I
comparing
know.
it to the ones
I,
you get
I,
free.
you know me. I build very similar to you. I build military sort of stuff.
Yes,
This is something I would need
this is what
for,
I definitely need. Like
yeah.
from what I could see in the
But
Creation Club, there's an NCR variant of the bag, and there's a medic variant, which would be killer for me to have.
yeah,
It would be very killer for me to have. But it's 400 credits, which is $4 for a single
yeah.
backpack with 30 different add-on pieces and patches and colors. What the hell?
I'm not. I'm not prepared to freaking part with my hard-earned cash for something like that. You know.
Exactly. And there's a lot of Fallout fans who are unfortunately not as well off as most of us, or well off as like everyone else who have a stable job or anything like that, and they can't even indulge in this because it's too
Yeah.
pricey. We're going back onto the price topic. We have gone on a few tangents. We're going to talk about the credits. The credits are ridiculous. There's no let's say, how do you usually buy a mod on a PlayStation menu or in via a menu?
Part with
You
cash, job done.
Exactly. You update your wallet on PS4 and then you buy it straight away. Like I believe Star Trek Online has that, doesn't it? You can just buy it straight away.
Yeah, you can just buy ships.
Yeah, you just buy ship straight away for a set amount. That's fine.
Yeah.
But now that you have to buy credits for a set amount, it's 699 for 750 credits. How many mods can you buy with that?
Quite a bloody few. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, 750 credits, so you can buy a power armor and the let's see, tree paint jobs.
Yeah.
And then you can't buy anything else after that unless you want to rebuy the swamp camo or the onyx cam color or the chrome color for the Pip Boy, or buy for the power armor onyx, which I bought. I wanted to check it out because I wanted the black power armor. Got 300 credits.
Hmm.
Why not? That was the only thing I could really buy. I didn't really want to do up my Pip Boy because the Pip Boy the way it is looks fine, in my opinion. It looks to the universe, I guess. And then that's it. That's my credits gone. I looked at the prices for the other ones, and what I'm seeing here, I'm not enjoying it.
Nah.
Like, going on to the next apparel that you can get your hands on, which is Morgan's spacesuit. Morgan's spacesuit is it's basically, it's the Prey spacesuit that you wear in Prey, their newest Bethesda game, which is their game and their creation. It's like, alright, now it's been recreated in Fallout 4. I believe it was a free mod beforehand as well, maybe?
Possibly.
Possibly.
I couldn't tell you that. I have not played any Prey games.
No, neither have I, unfortunately. But here's the bio on this: from deep space to the glowing sea. Now we know where it is. No, actually,
Ah,
it's not even in the glowing sea.
helps.
The spacesuit, once worn by a TranStar Industries Morgan Yu, will help you turn from prey to predator. Creation deposited right into your inventory. There's not even a mod, and it's worth 300 credits. This single suit, which gets basically the only one you get, I believe, is put straight into your inventory for $3.
No quests, no nothing, no input, no impact.
Exactly, it's an interesting looking suit. I won't get it wrong. It looks like an interesting replacement for the radiation suit, but that's it.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? I can't even understand concept who thought this was going to be a good idea, pricing it this way. All right, now we've been through pretty much all the apparel. I'm not going to bother with the Pip-Boy skins or the Power Armor skins. Like, that's fine. I don't care. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
happy with them either.
That's neither here nor there, to be honest. It's a friggin' waste of time anyway.
All right. Let's see. Something that was here. We're on the weapons now. We're something that was in design concept but never made it to the full game. Which, understandable if it came in a DLC with a quest line, maybe interesting stories, like how they do with Automatron,
Yeah.
basically, where you got the experimental yellow gun. I can't remember the name of it now, but it was really good. Arc cannon or something. No, it's not the arc cannon.
Arc
That's
welder or something.
arc welder or something like that. No, it's not that either. I don't think. But anyway, getting off the point, it was an electric-based weapon, and you get the handmade shotgun, which like the pipe rifle, that would have been an interesting advantage into an interesting addition, I should say, into the vanilla base game. But it was cut out at the last minute. They didn't want it, and now it's a mod. Someone made it into a mod before it was on Creation Club as well.
Yeah.
And due to the fact I think Bethesda can get away with it by saying, oh, it's an original concept that never made into the game, it's ours basically. But a modder went through all the work to actually making it.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
It's a bit weird. It's very hard to try to differentiate on this one, so we're going to leave that one alone. And quickly talk about this one. It's a pipe shotgun, basically. It's very good. It fits the Fallout lore excellently, in my opinion.
Yeah, massively.
Yeah. Anyway,
I don't use pipe weapons.
no, I don't use pipe weapons either. Maybe not since like the beginning of the game, but that's about it. But let's read the handmade shotguns bio. Crafted using pipes, springs, and healthy doses of psychotic self-reliance. That's actually quite a good intro.
Yeah,
This
that's pretty
fully
funny.
modded shotgun is perfect for a quick and violent solution. To just about anything. Creation is deposited into your inventory and will appear in the world and at vendors. That's an interesting there. It will appear in the world as a base game now, a base weapon. So raiders will
Yeah,
probably
that's
have
pretty
it,
good.
settlers, so on and so forth, for $2. What is your actual opinion on that? Since it's being deposited straight into the world, your inventory, and sold at vendors, is it worth the $2?
No, no, it's
No.
not. $2 for a friggin' pipe rifle. Get lost.
50 credits. 50 credits for that. That's how much I'd pay for that.
Ah,
Not 200.
fuck you,
50.
Bethesda.
Oh, yeah, keep the language on the minimal. But anyway, now we're on to the
Apologies.
next one. A Fallout classic from Fallout 3 anyway. The prototype Gauss rifle. We got the Gauss rifle in this one. It didn't look like the one that we were so used to in the previous Fallout 3 game. But now we have it back. It was a mod before it went into the Creation Club because someone wanted it. 400 is worth as much as the Chinese stealth suit for a singular energy-based weapon.
Yeah, it just feels like I'm being spoon-fed a load of stuff, which is ridiculous. Which I don't think even the most die-hard Bethesda fan would want to pay for.
Hmm.
I don't know about you guys. You guys can correct me if you're happy to pay for this, so be it. Me? No, not in a million years.
We're on to my next favorite part right now, which is the world features. World features. So that means like settlement items and whatnot, and possibly some world spaces with new building areas. Probably not. Anyway, we'll see what happens in the future. The Modern Furniture Workshop Pack. Give your workshop a contemporary look with over 40 modern furniture and decorative pieces. Creation will appear while in workshop mode. That's interesting. 40 different new chairs, probably shelves, a few carpets. How much would you pay for that?
Ooh,
It does add quite a lot, I will admit that. It adds quite a lot.
yeah, 8 to 10 maybe
8 to 10 what?
pounds.
Really?
Yeah,
I would not pay for that much.
Really?
No, it's worth 300 credits. It's worth $3.
Jesus. Maybe I just overestimated because I really like building.
Yeah, I like building as well, so I have to keep a very steady head when it comes to buying new things. Which I
Yeah.
will not lie, I looked at it, it's like I have to have this in my head, but no, I can't. All right, but it's the
Yeah.
Modern Furniture Workshop Pack. It is 300 credits. That's $3 for 40 furniture pieces and decorative pieces. Is that it? Like, there's any new building walls,
Yeah.
anything like that? It's just a modern furniture pack. If you want to have something that looks like it's in modern day America, fine, fair enough. If that fits your fancy, I guess. But at the moment, I can't really give much of an opinion on world items since there's only one world item in the bloody game
Yeah.
on the Creation Club. So we have to disregard that for the moment and see what happens. But overall, in my opinion, it's, Creation Club is like, it was hopeful, it was interesting. I was hoping for decent, cheap prices on mods. Like, not mods, sorry. I'll say what I thought it was going to be new and interesting and stuff we'd never seen before DLC. But it's just pay for mods. And it's,
Yeah.
there was a lot of hope there. And I'm bitterly disappointed.
Yes. You and me both.
You and me both.
We're
And,
both.
like,
we're-
it's just, it's shocking. I am hoping that Bethesda are not like just gonna go like, oh, we're not gonna listen to our fans. These are your fans giving you criticism. I know no one likes getting criticism, but you need to take this stuff on the chin and start evolving around where it's cheap enough or free, you know, or
Yeah.
just
People are going to
something.
lose confidence in the next possible title.
Yes, and unfortunately, I don't think Obsidian's making the next title.
No,
Uh,
Obsidian is not.
no, it's not. I'm sorry to take so many jabs at Bethesda, but we're angry about this. We're allowed to. They have to
Yeah.
accept the fact that we will be, talking about this and giving it a bad review. To be honest, this is the first time I've actually, I'm like when I review something, I always have a good and a bad side. I've seen nothing but bad.
You're too damn positive, Craig.
I am too damn positive. I'm very fair when it comes to it. I'm being fair now. I'm just like not agreeing with the masses. As a Fallout fan, I'm not happy with this. Like, a Pip-Boy paint job is 50 credits. That should be at least 10 credits for something on its own. But they're
Yeah.
all separate. There's no packages like, 20 weapons for like, what, $5. I would buy 20 weapons for $5.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. I'm saying dollars now because a lot of the fans that watch this are from the United States. So like
Yeah.
£6 in euro, or we want £8, I think, for you.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Yeah, this is crazy. And the credit part, like, this is my major flaw with this, is that they didn't do like just top up your PS4 wallet and buy something. That's it. But no, you have to buy set amounts. So
Uh,
like six to
go
like.
see our third party, and yeah, then we'll let you buy some stuff, you peasant.
That's pretty much it. Overall, in my opinion, this was deployed not well. It's kind of disappointing as a fan, and it's disappointing as a PS4 user because this was kind of our hope for, custom asset mods, something we never usually get into games. We do know they're going to be adding a lot of stuff, reskins and new weapons and stuff like that. I say new, but it's old weapons added into the new Fallout engine. Uh, the new Fallout,
Please, Fallout 3 assault rifle.
the R96, isn't it? Or
I
the
believe so. Yeah.
R94, or something like that. But I just don't want an R94 on its own. I want a 10mm submachine gun, the original 10mm,
Mm.
the R94. Like, just a weapons pack including weapons from the previous Fallout games. You own the title name. You have more of an entitlement to add in those weapons, but you won't. I can imagine modders might, and they'll probably either say yes or no, or will think about it. But I really hope that they really get their heads on and start to change this for the better. We've been talking about this quite a while. We pretty much covered all the bases and what you should worry about. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So, hope you enjoyed today's episode of the Roundtable. It wasn't exciting. There's not big gameplay footage, but we're directly talking about the Creation Club, which, we're not going to pussyfoot around. We're giving you our honest opinion. This is a bad deployment. But there's a like, in my opinion, there's a lot of, wasted opportunity with this. But yeah, that's pretty
Horrendous
much it.
amount of wasted
There,
opportunity.
exactly. Like they didn't even start off the release with a big bang, like lots of weapons, lots of skins, new armors, new
No, if
NPCs. It's just
you've got to have impact. And this is a 2-year-old game now.
yeah. And Skyrim's going to be getting the same thing. God, how much is it going to cost to buy a robe in that?
Oh God.
And that
I'm not a
game's
Skyrim
ancient.
expert, but you know.
That game's ancient. Now, in today's comparison, it's ancient. But like,
Yeah.
it's just terrible. To be honest, it's a terrible shame for gamers to have microtransactions in a single player game.
Yeah, can you imagine like Wolfenstein doing something like that? Another Bethesda title.
I hope not.
Fucking hell, I
I've
hope
seen a
not.
lot of stuff online about people saying I'm not buying Wolfenstein now because of what they're doing with Fallout. It's not fair. They don't want to give money to Bethesda because you guys like. To be honest, when it comes to Bethesda, I don't get. I like. This is my opinion. It's not fact. It's opinion. But this kind of stuff is handled by a third party. So ZeniMax Studios, I think,
Hmm.
who probably made to say, oh, put the prices higher so you can make more money out of it. I can imagine a lot of people in Bethesda weren't happy with it, or they were happy with it. The blame is equal at this point. To be honest, disregard my last comment. It's equal, and
Yeah, at the end of the day, it is a business,
it is a
but
business. But
you you've
overpricing
got
stuff
the
is a different
game
thing.
world is very fickle. Nobody has any loyalty to
Mm.
produce to like a studio.
Mm,
The studios come and go, but the fans are always going to be there.
exactly. And if there's no more fans without studio, you pretty much shot yourself in the foot.
Yeah, massively.
Mm. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. That's our opinion on it. It's we were optimistic about it as PS4 users and Fallout fans. We were optimistic. We gave the benefit of the doubt. It was deployed terribly. It's disappointing. It's very underwhelming. And yeah, this is pretty much our opinion on the matter, and we hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, can't wait to see those comment sections. So remember, leave some comments down below. Give us your opinion on what we were talking about. Tell us what you are concerned about, and hopefully what they will change. And yeah, we'll see you next time on RTC. See you guys. Have a good one.
See you later on. Thank you.